Hello again, it's Katherine Yngve. I'm an Intercultural Learning Specialist for Purdue in the Office of Institutional Data Analysis and Assessment, and I also hold an Associate Directorship in SILMAR, and I'm here to talk to you about another assessment instrument. Today we are going to talk about the Intercultural Development Inventory. I'll bring it up in a second. Here you go. This is a view of their website. The Intercultural Development Inventory is one of the oldest intercultural competence instruments out there. It arises out of work from two returned Peace Corps veterans who worked as international student advisors for many, many years, beginning in Minnesota. And they began to notice patterns of how people reacted to difference. They started to take note of those patterns, and they came up with a theory, a developmental theory about how people learn to deal with difference. It's a 5-stage model. You can see it here. So an advantage to the Intercultural Development Inventory, it's based on a lot of research. It's been independently validated. It does not discriminate on the basis of age, nationality, gender, culture, hierarchy in business status, and I forget what. It's an advantage to the IDI, as we call it, is that it's very psychometrically validated, that it has almost no social bias, social desirability bias. It's hard to game. And for that reason, a lot of folks at Purdue like it. Both the College of Engineering and the Purdue Polytech have made it part of their annual assessment plan of whether their students are advancing. I'll go back to a disadvantage to the IDI. It costs money. It now costs about $16 per student at the discount rate. A disadvantage to the IDI is that in order for the individual who took it to get their results, is they have to sit down for an hour for a debriefing with a qualified administrator of the instrument. Now, Purdue has over 100 folks who are trained as qualified administrators, so this is a relatively small barrier for Purdue. An advantage to the instrument is that it tells you not only how good you think you are, how good you'd like to be, but also whether you're performing up to your goals and your desires. As I started to show you before, you can look in Google Scholar. There is a lot of research out there that has been done with the IDI, with physician trainees in study abroad context, with teacher development. So an advantage to the IDI, if you want to publish something about your teaching and your students' learning, is there's a lot of stuff to refer to, a great body of literature you can draw on. A study that I'm particularly fond of that you can find in the Hubbicle was a short-term study abroad program done, an interdisciplinary combination of public health and engineering. And you can download that bundle here and learn about how it worked with Purdue engineering and nursing students. That's all I have to say about the IDI for the moment. Thank you so much for joining me for another opportunity to learn about an assessment instrument.